Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet, Miley Percocet, represent, gotta represent, ain't chase a chick, never chase a.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Kiera.
This is Leah.
This is Solo.
You're listening to He Said, We Said, coming to you again, fresh off vacation.
Yes.
We went to Costa Rica. Solomon went to Detroit. Shout out to the wannabe D-Town.
Yes. Detroit, right? Nah, Detroit was nice. I had a good time. Bridal party was from Miami, so, Miami.
Oh, they got down. 305.
They was in their Miami bag as far as, music that they was playing.
Oh.
you know that kind of shit. They was pretty lit though, but we had a good time, man.
Good. You were there for a wedding, your cousin's wedding,
there
right?
for a wedding. My cousin got married, the first male cousin. I was like,
first male cousin?
I was like, we got one on the board.
Oh, wow.
It's like 4-1 right now.
Okay.
So I was like, look at us, we got one on the board.
Who knows? Maybe you'll be next.
Maybe.
Who knows?
I know. I have an intuition about this.
I'm going to give Solomon 3 years. I think in the next 3 years, Solomon will be married. I'm putting that out there.
Okay.
We'll see.
I like that time.
Yeah.
But being at that wedding definitely made me realize, like, damn, I really hate this kind of attention. Everybody's looking at you all the time. Like, from the moment you walk down that. Yeah, I was in the party, and niggas probably didn't even know who I was. But from the moment the bride walked out, it was just like, boom, tears, and everybody. I was just like,
you were crying too?
No.
Oh.
No.
I'm
just saying, like, you're imagining what this could be like for you.
Okay.
Even. And so just like, I know I'm going to be just so
over it,
awkward,
overwhelmed, anxious.
Okay.
Just thinking about that. If it was my dad, then everybody's just looking at you. Everybody's coming up to you, speaking,
taking pictures, and that's a lot.
Okay.
It is a lot.
Yeah.
It's almost like your birthday.
Yeah, or
It's
like you're a celebrity.
Yeah, it's a great.
I don't hate that, but
right. I mean, I get it. I get where you're coming from. Though. It's a lot of attention.
Some people like the attention. Some people don't.
Yeah, no, that's true. Okay, so you don't want a big wedding anymore.
Medium size is fine.
What's medium for you?
Shit, what is medium?
Medium is probably like
200?
150. Oh, okay.
So you want a small wedding?
I think 150 to 2.
That's a medium. I'd say medium.
Big is what?
I think big is over 200.
Okay, over 2.
I'd say small is under 100, maybe even under 75. Medium within, yeah.
Okay, somewhere between small and medium then. Somewhere in that range.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But how
good to know.
Y'all's vacation?
Good to know. No.
Yeah, right. Our vacation was cool. I enjoyed it. It was very relaxing and calm. And
yes, people were like, "Oh, y'all was turned up." I was like, "Where'd you see that?"
Right. It was definitely not.
See that?
I mean, we had a good time. We're dancing and stuff.
No, I mean, I guess so. We were, showing people recaps, and of course, you see like the little bit of us strutting. Mm-hmm. Of course, y'all strutted.
Yeah.
It's just like relax,
chill.
We can't have one.
I mean, it is a Delta trip. Why the fuck wouldn't I be strolling?
But
you don't think there's gonna be not one hammer thrown this whole fucking trip? Nobody's gonna train.
But now I gotta defend myself. What you mean? Of course. Like,
yes.
Like,
you act like you see us do this all the time. Like,
do we do it at the club? No. We're 30. We got together. It happened.
Right.
And you're in a whole other fucking country. Like, they not tired
we're not
of
in the club. We're
by ourselves. We are by ourselves, just listening to music.
Still, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
You remember when we used to?
Right. You ever play that one?
Yeah.
I don't know that one.
This is another nasty song.
Man, but no, we
about to be homecoming ready, man.
High key.
The high key.
Y'all.
Halloween going down.
Okay. Halloween weekend.
It's Halloween weekend for everybody. Where we going, Solomon?
PB, TSU, and U of H.
Hey, I don't know, man.
We gotta get
our mind right.
I feel like we should hit PV first.
Come on, Solomon, with the itinerary that we already got.
Bring our way back to the city so that we're in the city when it's all.
That's what we were saying.
Look, it's already planned, but look.
Although I have this idea that PV will be lit at night.
That's what everybody. PV is gonna be lit all day though. But I've never been, so I'm excited.
Yeah,
we're doing it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's exciting. Okay. Anyways, that was major side
We'll
track.
revisit the homecoming conversation. Right. Yeah. Let's get into this convo about 10K off the flight. So I don't really know what this means, but it sounds like you're offered.
So apparently Delta, while we were in Costa Rica, maybe sometime last week, they were offering passengers 10K to switch their flights. Mm-hmm. And immediately, because we were on that trip, and people was like, man, if that would have been me, I would have had to see y'all next time.
Facts.
I'm so sorry, but this flight was already overpriced. So if you're going to pay me $10,000 to wait a day, absolutely.
100%.
Well, you know, they started off low, right? Like they started off, I'm pretty sure, you get a $255 voucher. And then for some reason, I'm surprised it got up to 10.
Me too.
I would have jumped at 5.
I was about
to say. Maybe even 1. Maybe
no,
1K.
I'm not doing it on 1. But because our trip was more than 1. So
you're getting the 1K back.
I get that.
No, but then I miss out on the trip.
Yeah,
so it has to be a little bit higher.
You missed what, 1 day?
2,500 though.
2,500. 2,500. Yeah.
And it's now 15.
You said a day, right? Tomorrow.
But it would not have had
because
to take.
we're not doing this again.
Right. I would not have had to wait to 10.
Yeah. Shout out to them. They was holding out.
Yes.
Look, 10K, y'all can't get me off this plane quick enough.
Fast enough. My God.
I can miss the whole trip, honestly, off of 10K. I ain't gonna lie to you.
My bag is actually underneath. Right. Do I need to walk down?
And then they was gonna cash app it right there. Didn't they say?
Really?
Like, I think that's what it was. It was like, we will transfer.
Actually,
how did that happen?
I don't know.
I don't know. I've never been on a flight.
Are people that rich, or people just really need that vacation?
Maybe. But so I was talking to people about it. They were like, I wonder if it was like first class people that already paid a big amount.
Got my 10K now. Okay, we're going to Paris.
Actually, y'all, I'm not going to be able to make this trip. I got another one that Delta is paying for.
Something came up in Dubai.
Look, and on the lowest of keys, give me the 10K. I don't even need my luggage now. I'll wait a week.
I'll just buy some shit when I get there, okay?
I'm going to be the traditional wherever I go. I'm going to go to their local shops. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Do what I gotta do.
Tell me.
But that's how poor we are, because 10K to anybody else is disrespectful, I'm sure.
Look, but like you said, if y'all had said 2,500, I'm like,
I already booked my hotel.
Yeah. Facts. Okay. Now, this is something for you guys. I saw on Twitter, people were in a frenzy because this man, a brother, was jumping the broom with his non-Black wife. Okay. So for those of y'all who don't know, jumping the broom is a tradition that was done by African slaves because they were not able to get married legally. So what they did was jump the broom. So you guys, is it okay for you and your non-Black counterpart to jump the broom literally?
Honestly, I was really straddling the fence on this one. Because it's like, where do you draw the line, right? Your white counterpart should be partaking in the celebration, right? Or any rituals or whatever. I wasn't too much bothered by, do white people jump the broom? I don't know.
Not traditionally.
Okay. And then I start seeing stuff in the comments like, the Germans jumped the brooms, so why can't it be? And I was just like, oh shit, this is one of them where you just stay out of the argument and just let people fight in the comments. But
right.
Well, we know that he wasn't doing it because of the Germans.
I probably wouldn't jump the white broom. But what white tradition?
Not the white broom.
I probably wouldn't jump the broom with my white wife. But now I'm starting to think, well, what traditions do you all exchange, or is there something that you do? Do you light the candle?
A wedding ceremony a tradition? Ain't the regular ceremony tradition?
I think there are a lot of traditions. I don't know how I really feel about that one. It's never been a thing. In my head, it's like, okay, yeah, I would jump the broom maybe, but it also wasn't a thing like 100% I'm gonna jump the broom anyway. So to kind of bring that in, it felt like
it seemed a bit forced
yes.
to me. I thought that was interesting. I'm not going to respond in tweets about it.
Right. Because is it something that requires that much attention? Like, how dare you? Like,
yeah.
I was
And they were like, hey, y'all are in New Orleans. I'm like,
I was not enraged when I saw it. I wasn't like,
right.
Yeah, but I definitely was just like,
but then I was like, should I be all these
right.
people?
I mean, it's like, did you have to do that? Did your mom say y'all had to do it? Because I feel like that's low-key where it become when your parents be like, y'all gonna jump this broom.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, and he was older.
Okay.
I don't know if this is his first marriage or what. So maybe because he appeared to be an older man. Maybe he is in that generation where, because I feel like younger people aren't really jumping the broom anymore. I feel like when I have gone to weddings and it's happened, it's been within like that Gen X generation.
Yeah.
Plus. I mean,
I've seen it a lot. Have I seen it 100% of the time? No. But if I were to see that, I would be like, I know that was his idea. Because I know it wasn't her.
Or maybe it was her idea and he just went with it.
That, is she from New Orleans?
Oh, I don't know if it was just a destination wedding or if they're both from New Orleans or what, but maybe she thought that was a way of honoring Black folk.
I think at the end of the day, do what y'all want to do. And I feel like that's what we always default to on here. But
that's y'all's business.
Is it really something to be enraged about? And I think the answer is no.
Now, I'm going to say this. If that had been a family member, like my brother or something.
Had said something.
And I'm not going to say nothing when I hear beforehand that that's what they want to do. I'm like, no.
Why? Do you?
I may have some questions, but if that's what y'all want to do, then that's what y'all gonna do, right? I ain't gonna.
Now you got to give a history lesson. Now, before we,
I just want to make sure that we're on the same page here,
right?
Remembering why this was done, but
just don't take any pictures and post.
Oh Lord, that's gonna be.
That's it right there. Yeah,
cameraman.
I don't need
shut off the camera. I'm just saying, you can't even enjoy a wedding now.
Right, because don't let one person pick it up with a quick negative comment. Now everybody on board.
Yeah. Well, transitioning into other news, we had a moment of rejoicing when we saw that Usher was going to have his tiny desk. I think it was leaked out per Usher or somebody, maybe a week before it went live. Yeah.
Of like him in his glasses.
Yeah.
On the traditional tiny desk set.
Yeah.
The older one.
Yes.
Yeah. It was the older one because Monica.
They don't do them there anymore?
They are kind of like
on a different background.
I feel like I've seen a few different versions. I don't know if that's because of COVID and they're just letting people.
So they had the at-home one. So Monica did a different one. Hers was like at some little studio. Jasmine Sullivan, I think hers is like at some studio.
Same with Dua Lipa.
I think Mac had one.
But Yeba, hers was somewhere, I guess, at home, but not really.
Yeah.
I don't know. So it's just been, I think the recent ones have been like in a lot of different places. Yeah. And I think his was in the spot that, what was that, like from 2017 or 18? Mm-hmm. Like that's it. Anyway, I loved it.
I did too. He had Eric Bellinger, and he also had
who that was?
Yes, and Vito.
Yeah. It gave them their time to shine, gave them their flowers as well.
He did, but Superstar won. That's my song. But the funniest part about Superstar is obviously that was Eric's, like he came up with the challenge or whatever, and so he gave him a little respect. He's like, yeah, you pop it off. But then he came up behind him and said, but this is my song.
100%.
Oh, Usher did?
Because I didn't know he was going to.
Who wrote the shit?
No,
I don't know.
But I'm saying,
Eric made.
No. I'm saying like in the way that Usher responded, it was more so like no.
He hit that ball set.
You did that and it sounded good, but this is my song
and I'm gonna
do it.
Like you had your mouth all open, you were wide with it. Like I'm gonna do it naturally.
Yeah,
Watch this.
Yes.
Oh, is that what that was? No, that was Confessions. Yeah.
Yes.
It's okay. It's been a long.
It's a joke.
Yeah. No. I caught it.
It's okay.
Yeah.
But no, so say all that to say Superstars.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, and I love that he did some of the throwbacks.
Yes, the kid in me wanted him to do the regular version.
Yeah,
but I like the fact that it was still like slightly different. Like I'm older, I'm here, but
you make me want it. I was just like, I was 7 years old again. Like y'all, I've told the story before. That's the first one I ever had a crush on, and so I still fangirl over Usher.
Oh, the whole time when he took his glasses off for a minute and he smiled, I was melting.
Yeah.
Hairline
Usher.
on point.
It was.
I was like, okay, Usher looking young.
Usher looks great. He's in his early mid 40s. He looks really, really good. That's what happens when you take care of yourself.
We had that conversation about celebrities that I would fangirl over, and I forgot to. I don't know if we said Usher, but like in that moment, I was like, 100%. Usher is on the list.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I would do. This is Tiny Desk on YouTube, and I'm like.
And he's so unproblematic. He stays in his lane. He don't really I mean, people will try to drag him. Yeah. But he
just be chilling.
The most problematic thing was when he said the stuff about T-Pain that boys was mad about.
Wait, what did he say about T-Pain? I don't remember.
They ruined music.
But T-Pain said that he said that, huh?
Yeah, but I mean, I guess I kind of would see that.
Yeah.
If this was a conversation that was off record.
I mean, there have definitely been stories about Usher, right? People have not put him in the best light all the time, but him himself saying stuff, he seems to, he's kind of part of that last generation. Him, Beyonce.
You're not going to get all of me. I'll get a little bit.
Media training. Yeah. They're not.
He's been in it since what? Yeah.
13, 12, something like that.
My way. Oh my God, that video.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
Then somebody said that he was supposed to get Can We Talk?
I'm happy.
Oh, yeah. Tevin Campbell was saying that.
So I was like, wait, what?
But I think
they really wanted that nigga to be a star for real.
But I really like the way that Tevin Campbell even brought that out there. It wasn't in a disrespectful way. It was just like, that was my song. And, there are songs that Usher did that I couldn't do. And it just is.
And he was right. Like, give it that.
Oh, okay.
It's he bodied it kind of.
I'm about to say vocally, I don't see.
Because Usher, although I think Can We Talk would have been a great song for Usher,
I love
Usher would not have been able to do it like how Tevin did it.
Yeah.
And I don't even know we don't know, but if Usher had done that song, I can't even say that
it would be as big. I don't know what it is about Tevin Campbell's voice on that, but I don't know. We're just used to it now. And so it's hard to say, but
yeah,
Usher's 100% body of work. It wasn't that. It wasn't in line.
Yeah.
Yeah. And besides, he wasn't ready to hit for that song. Not that
early.
13.
Yeah.
How long ago that was? Yeah.
Okay. Well,
let's. You, Usher.
Okay. I mean, we do.
We do,
man. Come on. I was a big Usher fan.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's move on to our verses. The question is, are your standards today when it comes to dating the same as they were 10 years ago? Are they more lenient? Are they a little bit more strict? This is actually coming from my brother. Shout out to Jacoby. He asked about, pickiness when dating. And so we morphed it into this. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to ask Solomon first.
Have my standards changed since I was a 25-year-old?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I wouldn't necessarily. Well, no, my standards have changed a little bit.
Okay.
I feel like I am. I don't know. At 25, it's like you kind of you want the perfect scenario. You want your dream girl or your perfect situation to just organically manifest in something like that. But now it's like, silly me to think that I'm just going to find a partner with all these, with no imperfections and tailored just the way I like it. And you just get to a point where it's just like, I don't know. For me, it just became a thing of, okay, who do I enjoy just giving my time to like that? Who do I enjoy seeing like that? I remember, I think 10 years ago, I was like, oh, she better not have more than one. But now it's just like, I guess I'm not putting myself into a box and confining what my standard. Granted, there are some shit I ain't gonna stand for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A motherfucker that ain't gonna work, we can't work.
Yikes.
Period. I'm just saying, lazy, no work ethic at all. I can't deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's constantly in the midst of drama and, confusion and shit. Nah. Not trying to do that. I need someone that's going to bring me peace. Those are things that are still the same as they were 10 years ago that they are today.
Okay.
But, does she have to have this high paying ass job? No. Does she have to have all her shit together? No. We just need you to be trying or to be trying to be a better person than you were yesterday.
What about physical appearance?
Physical appearance. I mean, you need to look like your age, you know.
So were you a lot more strict 10 years ago when it came to physical appearance than you are today?
I mean, back then it's like, yeah, you know, you're dating people in your age 25, but you know, 25 and 35 is not going to be the same. So it's just like,
yeah,
you're, I guess, I wouldn't even call it taste.
You prioritize?
They just evolve. It's not that, it's not a priority up there like that.
Okay.
You know, I don't expect you at 35 to be looking like you're 25 or 35 looking like you're 20. Nothing like that. But please don't be 35 looking like you're 50.
Okay. All right.
So they haven't changed much.
I'm kind of like you. I feel like my standards, it depends on where we're talking, right? In some aspects, it has gotten stricter. And then in other regards, I have been a little bit more lenient. So, for instance, I actually was I was looking at somebody who was talking about their own dating experiences like in their 20s. And I could totally agree. There were some guys that I, may have entertained in my early 20s that would never be able to holler at me today.
Nah.
Never get a chance to date me today because my standards are just in a different place, right? Maybe they, didn't really have no job, but they was fine. We had a good time together.
They was cool as hell.
They was cool. I liked looking at them, whatever it was, right? Back then, my standards were definitely...
Yeah.
Well, I mean... I didn't prioritize them in the way that I prioritize them today. Right. So in that regard, it's definitely a lot more strict, but on an appearance end, I think it's a little looser than maybe it was 2 years ago, maybe.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I'll start with the appearance piece because it's like back then, I think even growing up as a kid, right, you have this idea like, oh, I'm going to be with this kind of man and blah, blah, blah. But if I think back to people that I talked to, I don't know that they really fell into like that kind of mold. Mm-hmm. So in that respect, I don't think that I was strict on that piece. But overall, do I think that I am now more strict in maybe certain things? I do think so. But again, I'm talking about from 20-year-old me on what I would have expected. I guess in college, right after college, like my standards were pretty
broke,
much,
right? You got potential. We're 20s. We're figuring it out.
I can't hate you for that, right? Like, okay, yeah, we're still doing this. We're still doing that. It's like, you don't really know what you want to do. It's fine. We're 22. Like, okay, but hold on. Now we're inching up on 24, 25 or whatever. But now 30, like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
You don't know. If you don't know, like, okay, I'm really good on it. So I do think that there are a lot of things that I just, okay, you got to have kind of bare minimum. So like pretty strict on certain things, but have I kind of been a little bit more lenient on, I can't give a good example on what I'm more lenient on because I'm probably more strict.
I think I'm a little more lenient on the physical end on height.
Are you on height?
No. Wait. Let me be clear. You still need to be tall.
Okay.
But what I consider tall.
11 to what?
No, it was 6 foot.
6 foot to now 5'10" and a half.
Thank you.
10 and a half.
And a half.
Thank you.
Because Bakir.
Hey, I dated somebody shorter than that, so give me some grace. All right. And I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Okay. But basically, it's okay to have picky standards if we go to Jacoby's.
Yes.
I think so.
I feel like I can give some grace on the face.
Yeah.
The height is usually one of those things where I just like what I like. I like a tall man, and that's just what it is.
That's
okay.
It's okay to have preferences.
It's okay. There's nothing wrong. And, you just... Fuck it. What was I going to say? I'm sorry. There's nothing wrong with having preferences. We're all human. We can have those things,
Yeah.
It's just... at what point is it shallow? At one point is it like,
so maybe that's part of it. Anything that is probably more superficial, like I have kind of like brought some of that stuff down.
Yes.
Like, oh my gosh, do I have to go for the guy with the curly hair? Do I have to go for Rome Flynn?
Or you have to be making $85K.
Well... No. I don't know. Sometimes, as much as I want to like say that that's not like that big of a deal, I have maybe come to terms with like what is okay and what can I like live the lifestyle that I currently live.
In this economy.
Look, with inflation, now that might be the bare minimum.
Yeah.
That might be the bare minimum.
I take that back.
No, but I mean, I'm not going to, so back to, for me, height, I'm not going to not date you strictly
scratch you off the board because you're 5.
Right. It's going to be more than that.
Right.
I think I've also learned a little bit more about the 80-20 because I don't think I really had a real concept of what the 80-20 was. And people used to say that to me when I was younger. I'm like, no.
So now you're okay with the 80?
I think that I have I'm starting to define a little bit more of what falls into the 80 and what falls into the 20. And I think I may have had certain things out of whack.
Same. Because they can have the 80-20, but what's in that 20?
Right. Because some things need to actually 30 or 21%.
Yeah.
Some things need to be over in the 80 and not in the 20.
Correct.
Right. So it's all how it splits out. And I think I've just kind of worked with that a little bit more now. Because before it was like, I think you need 95% of what I want. But now it's a little bit different.
Yeah. So anyways, thank you guys so much for listening. If you liked what you heard, make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on social media at He Said, We Said. Any final words?
I do have one thing to say.
Okay.
Are they going to be pushing back student loans?
You better talk to Joe.
Because low key, if this motherfucker is due.
Oh, in August.
You're voting for the ops?
I am out of here, bro.
You going to Brazil?
I don't know, man. But nigga, I can't have it, man. I need them to push that bitch back again.
All right. Okay. I would like for that to happen as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Go Stros.
Yeah, go Stros.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Bye.
Bye.